Welcome back everybody to our City Skylines playthrough. I've played a bit more off camera just to tweak the roading system and whatnot, and I popped down another zone or two of industrial and residential, and probably some commercial in there as well. And I think that's going to be the way I'll probably play this game, is I'll probably play for an hour on camera, then half an hour on camera, and then probably play for an hour. And as we go later on, probably even an hour or two off camera. Because I really want to play this game, but I don't want to record all of it, because there's a bit of time where I want to be spending time thinking. So what I did off camera is that I bought a new region. I bought this area here. We've really not utilised this section, so maybe we could build some bridges over here, or utilise this coastline. I think I really want to be going for what's a little pockets, rather than a big blob of residential and then like industrial on the outside. I think like little pockets along the main road would be fine, because that means people don't have to go too far to work. So some of the things that we did, I'm going to get rid of the little chipper bird there, is I bought that section and I started tweaking with road layouts around here. These buildings don't have power because there's nothing close enough, which is annoying. I build those on and then delete them once time progresses. So I've built these roads here and I'm trying to sort out the roading over here. And it's taking me a while to think about how laning works. Like they all want to stay in this left-hand lane because a lot of them go straight through. I don't know, it looks like a lot of trucks might be going just all the way down. There's a lot of backlog over here. So I'll probably spend some time later in this episode tweaking the side of town. But lots of little paths over this to get over this main road. And in particular, we have this pedestrian bridge here. And there are people going across it, which is pretty cool. I really like the look of that. But again, yeah, the trucks, lots and lots of trucks. In terms of policies, I turned up, we've got smoke detector, recycling, parks migration, and free public transport. They're all turned on. And city planning, I've got small and big business, which increases the production of those business areas. I turned off industrial planning. I had it on for a while, just because it doubles the amount of goods produced, and I think that was making too many trucks. Last, we've got high-tech housing. High-tech housing increases the land value of houses around them. It does cost a lot more money. I'm going to delete that now, because it's filled up. It's all it needed. You'll notice in here the amount of policies. We're spending about 16 grand a week on policies, which is a lot of money. So we could double our income, but our income is fine. We're still positive, and that's okay. About 20,000 people. 20,000 people was a new milestone. 20,000. Oh, we unlocked water treatment, crematorium, and a new area, and also a third one which we haven't used, and solar power plant. Solar power plant is amazing. I don't think I took out a line. Yeah, I didn't take out any loans. That's good. Solar power plants down here. Compared to say this one, like let's look at the wind turbine. It's 6 grand the cost, 80 bucks a week, 0 to 8 megawatts. The advanced turbine, 1200, 200 a week. Is it? It was 80 bucks a week, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's about twice, but it's twice the output. While our solar thing is 80 grand. So what's that? It's the cost of like 5 of those, and the upkeep is 1200. So it's about 5 of them as well. But the output is like 8 times. It's 6 times the upkeep, but 8 times the power output, which is amazing. So I have built one of those bad boys over here. They look kind of interesting. It's like this column, and all these things, all the reflectors always point to the middle, which is weird. Like the sun doesn't move in this game. There's no sun, day, night time cycle. But anyway, we'll put them over here. And what I did then was delete a whole load of wind turbines over here. That was generating a lot of noise for these people, so I took them out. I left these in for the moment, and I also replaced our sewage thing with water treatment plants, which you can tell, it's starting to make a difference. If we go to water, there's sewage here though, which isn't disappearing. Hopefully that will disappear over time, but we'll have to see how it goes for the moment. I'm keen to put a dam in later, because dams look awesome, probably upriver, but we'll have to do that later on. So, what are the plans for this episode? I expanded the residential and whatnot out in here. I built some roads out so we can keep building in this direction. We currently want residential, which is alright. We currently want some more commercial. I want to keep my residential always higher than industry, because as you can see here, they want more people when they don't have enough. Because there's some demand. So let's pop down some more residential. And I'll pop down some more. Let's go high density commercial along here. I can always do some white down in this part. But just popping in people. One of the main things I saw about the game is that you actually want to be zoning, like literally one bit at a time. Very, very slowly. That's the thing for growth, is just building it really, really slowly. And I'm horrible as that, as you can probably tell. What are these guys? Too few services. Let's have a look at the services. Power is fine. Water is fine. Garbage is fine. Incineration? Yeah, we've got plenty of incineration plants now. Oh, actually, incineration status is low. That's not too good. I don't want to pollute down here, because that's where the farming district is. That's a one-way road, so they could get in and they'd have to come out. I could possibly put some over here. What's the natural resources like for this area? Yeah, we could possibly get some more native in here, but we could have a incineration plant just lopped on the corner there, and that should be able to service town quite easily. Yeah, just see as they start popping out. They go this way into town, which is, I think, would be quite good. Right, what else we got? Healthcare. They don't need it. Fire. Fire is always an issue. So I built a massive fire station over here. It's a real expensive one, but it services this area really, really well. Man, this is not good. So they're all merging in to this right lane, because that's where the lane merges into. And they all then come to here, and then they seem to switch over to a combination of straight and left. I think I just need to make the next intersection. Is that an... Oh, it's a normal pun. I need to make the next intersection down here to break up. There's not enough ramps for these guys to join and get off. Because this is one way here. A lot of them are... Man, they need more workers. A lot of them are coming on here having to go around the block. So this cop car can't get to where it needs to do. Because it's stuck in traffic. Oh no, it's going to make it. It's going to make it. It made it. Alright. Lots of abandoned buildings, mostly because there wasn't enough workers. So hopefully this work issue will solve itself. We could build our next suburb up in here. And that might mean people will be closer to the Moore district. That could work quite well. Butchie Park, Down Valley. Let's make some people up here in a moment. Police was alright. Education they don't need. Transport, well, transport's pretty bad. We've even got Metro and the train network. And I actually think, while the Metro is really effective, the train network can have passengers, but the cargo, I think, is really important. A lot of stuff can be taken out by the cargo train. But what we need to make sure is it's going to come... Where's actually the rail network? Do we actually not have rail connection? Wow, none of these places have rail connection. It's all the way up here. Huh. Look at that. Rail connection's all out there. I think we'll need to build into like this area here or over here. Have another sort of highways probably coming around through here. And the train station's going to have to come off that highway. We'll have to have major planning in terms of the roading network around that train station, because it requires very careful... well, a lot of traffic. It requires very careful planning. Let's put what's more high density over in this part of town. I think instead of switching to this being the fancy area, I think this corner part in here where all the roads are, I think that's going to end up being our fancy zone. We could possibly put some more districts. More districts in here. We'll come to that in a moment. It's just I can see there's a massive demand for it. Go something like this. Watch them all move in. How's the water for that? Water is fine. So that's the thing we'll need to do. To get to that train station, we'll need to clock over to 30,000 people, which also gets us the harbour. Thankfully, we won't need to expand. We've got plenty of spots for water, and possibly it's going to be way down here. I think I'll keep it to the tip, spread it out a bit. I could like have the harbour probably come all the way up. Yeah, that's now ebbing away. That's cool. The harbour come all the way up into town, but I think spreading it out a bit better. Spreading it out a bit more will be alright. So you guys are desperate for workers. Well, how about we expand out with some more roads? Oh, also education-wise, wow, primary schools are horrible in here. I guess there's so many people. Can we effectively put one in here? mean, they don't like getting happy. I guess it's because there's not enough, it's understaffed, possibly. Let's build some more of these babies. We know that I know that I'm going to expand it this way, so I'll build another one on the main road here. High schools, wow. I see, the capacity's not being met. That's the issue. Okay, so we need to build some more high schools. This is going to cut into our income. But again, really important to get people educated so they can go to the jobs that they need to go to. There's one there, so I kind of want to build in here, but it's kind of close to the other one, but that's alright. Loads of people need it. I'm trying not to destroy too many buildings at once. I put my roads too close together, which is a shame. We're on the corner here. And the last one's the university, which is there. Which seems it's fine, but like its capacity's not met at all. So graduated and then efficiency. So people haven't even graduated yet. 16%. So 36% are uneducated, then 36% are educated, then well-educated, then highly educated. Hopefully this capacity issue will solve itself soon. We'll put another one down in here on the main road. Even a bit more central. And this should serve this part of town a bit better. Okay, it's nearly up to the right availability. Wow, man, we really do not have enough education. Okay, we're in the green. What we could do is actually you could tweak the budget. And so let's boost the education budget a little bit. About 120%. The metro buses, that's how much, that's the budget. How much is it bringing in? Oh, it's free at the moment. So we're trying to get people to use it. I can add more money into it and that would, more buses would go out. So water's alright. Power's nearly an issue. Thankfully, though, we can definitely afford another solar power plant very easily. Healthcare, crematorium is fine. Cemetery usage is also fine. Healthcare is fine. Fire's okay. Building burnt down. Wow, look at all this. There's a... It actually burns across the road from the fire station. It's kind of horrifying, really. Let's build this out a bit more. So I think this should come straight out. I think the high is just down the ground. I could go elevated. I think it's fine on the ground. And delete that part there. 7 grand going that way. 7 grand going that way. And then again, let's bring the 6-lane road out. Oh, it's occupied by the park. That kind of sucks. Kind of, oh, actually, that's way too close. Yeah, the park, the road needs to come back, and I just destroyed the park for no reason now. Let's bring that one down, and I probably don't need to have the suburbs so small. They probably could spread out a lot more. Well, let's try it out. I'm gonna pop out, because this is residential. Let's give them some trees. Actually, how much noise? That's pollution. So our forestry. How much noise does that make? It actually makes quite a lot of noise. Because trees here is a great natural resource. I kind of don't want to waste too much of it, but I guess there's plenty of trees. There's actually ore here. We are already making some ore. We use a lot of forestry actually. Oh, we're using industry. Is that what it's saying? Fertile land. 58 hectares. Maybe that's on the whole map. Yeah, there's plenty of tree places. Like, we can have major outcroppings over here. That's probably where all the ore's at. Have I labelled this the wrong district? It's all blue. Maybe that's why they keep going out of action. Ore industry. It's not ore, it's oil. Oh, that's probably why they keep having not enough workers and not producing the right stuff. Switches to oil. So everything's gonna quit. Abandon ship. I'm also gonna build that park back. And build another one over here to make these people happy. You guys aren't happy over here? Neither are you guys. Let's build a park with trees. It's quite large, but I like the look of it. It looks very pretty, that park. Oh, look at this. That's an issue. Clogging up the highway. One-way roads, though, running the whole way through, solve the issue really well. So maybe we'll have to start doing a bit more of that. Because people can't get on here. Wow, they either have to get on here or all the way down here. That's quite a fair way. Oh, we're out of power. Well, we are out of power? I think it's issues. Like, it keeps popping in and out. Wait, let's drop down to the solar power plant, and the solar power plant can go... I don't think probably go in the center of town, really. Put it on the highway here, because nothing else is going to be built all the way out here. Oh, we might actually have to connect that up. So this district here, if I get my painter tool out, can come to expand out to there. Is power an issue now? No? We're all good? Okay. These cars want to burn into here, don't they? We should probably make the overpass in here as well. That would deviate a lot of this residential traffic straight in. Let's do that one while we're thinking about it. So, rounded. It is, this isn't one way though. One-way roads are the way to go, Jack. You need to think about it. I guess we can always change it later, even though I don't like changing stuff like this later. Just means that when we bring these in, there's going to be traffic lights. So what we could be sure to do is just have really long off-ramps. And that would allow massive queues. Like so. That looks horrible, but oh well. So that's the right way. On and off. And on. I'm probably going to be shorter. They're going on in that situation, so it's probably alright. But we need to make it look nicer. Something like that. Yeah, hopefully that might alleviate some of the traffic from here. This really needs to come all the way in, that's why. I got completely distracted. We were building up here, and we were building ore industry. And so now I've got Bob's plastic bags and a whole lot. If we go to this... Yeah, look, ore is actually being utilised because it's actually ore. Gosh, dang it. Some of this is also ore. So that can switch over as well. Okay, we were building some lovely estate up here. Where's pollution up to? Up to there. Noise. Oh, yeah, that's probably close enough. Okay, let's go Lovely Street. Back to the straight tool. Oh, that's a very short road. I want to build like one intersection coming into the middle of this from like here, and that's it. I want it to be minimal intersections in this area. Minimal amount of traffic lights. I might not even put traffic lights in that side. Let's see how it goes without it. Gosh, we're gonna have loads of roads in here. Wow, we can once. I don't know how this is gonna work, if it's gonna be very good or not, but I like to always join up these two. Okay, so that's all in. Let's build some of these three-way roads. We could actually build a... If you have two highways coming together... Now, if the game's paused, I can do this. If you have a highway coming this way... Actually, we need to build a 6-lane road first. Okay, hold on. I've done it all wrong. Oh, I'm pushing the delete key. It's why things aren't working. If you have a 6-lane one-way road here, and you have two highways coming to it... Notice how they're all right-hand turning lanes, and they'll use all the lanes to get into it? That's really important. Just understanding how it behaves. Like if you have this compared to this, and they both come into a 6-lane road. So they'll have 3 each way, they'll all have 1, 2, but a lot of people just seem to use those right-hand ones compared to the 6-lane ones. The 6-lane one-way roads actually take a lot more traffic. I can't upgrade them, but they don't allow zoning, and it's kind of nice not having the zoning around the highways and stuff. But yeah, 6-lane one-way seems probably to be the way to go. Compared to these highways. We could try it here. Sorry, all these cars. You're gonna be going, what? I just got here. Okay, let's build it up, build it over, and then build it down. So that's 6 going one way, and we can always build we can honestly build highways up into there now. They might be too big. This is crackling sound in my ears. I wonder if it's like the sound of plastic bags being made. So that puts lights in. Because it's that one, it's 6 into... Oh, I think I understand now, because if all 6 lanes are taken... I don't like that aspect though. I feel like it should know. Oh. Should know when I want people to merge. This is not traffic lights. How does the right turn traffic here fight with the right turn traffic here, though? It's weird. Sometimes, like, in that scenario, it's like, oh yeah, it will make people give way for each other. But there's other scenarios where I'm like, oh, I don't understand what the rule is. How is it working? Oh gosh, not that. Actually, that's probably fine, but that puts a set of traffic lights in. Yeah, that's not good. Let's just delete that road for the moment. Till I can build this thing. Goodness me, it's been really finicky today. Have to go like that. And then the 6-lane road. Build like that. Zone all this up. These trucks are like, what? Okay, I've sorted myself out. Okay, down here. You got 3 lanes there. I could have... 6 lanes going off and then 3-lane off ramps. That kind of seems a bit excessive though. Let's stick to what we know. We'll do these lines with our sound proofing. Because we're nice. So that's coming out, so that means some of this traffic might use it, which is alright. And then this is coming in. And what I'll do is I'll put a 6-lane road just down here, so if traffic does get a bit lost, they can at least fix themselves. So, not using my windy tool anymore. Kind of like the look of it coming in before the ramp. That looks much nicer in my opinion. That's not traffic lights at the moment, but it probably will end up being traffic lights later. So I think it's fine having that. Oh, but how do I solve this situation when traffic wants to get off? Man, why can't I build off-ramps today? That looks good, but then this side here I've... Alright, never mind. Let's build some buildings. We're just going to build standard housing in here. Absolute standard housing. Actually, I probably shouldn't build too much at a time. I should have listened to my own words. And what I'll do is I'll build some commercial in here because that's what they're desperately wanting. To accommodate for them. They're going to have issues with like services and whatnot. Probably should add the parks in now. Power grid. Why do you keep telling me about my power grid? Water's not connected. Look at that. It's finally disappearing. Water. Look at that. Because we designed all that earlier, hadn't we? Yeah, no one's using it. We're using it now since there's water available. Oh, why do you build over there? Like, build where the electricity is for the moment, guys. Let's make commercial on the main road. Just hold your moment. Guys should move over and it'll be fine. Small thing there, and small thing over here. You're getting closer. Put a park in there, I know I could solve it. Look. Look. Just, I don't want to have to build a power pole because it wastes time. Gosh, it's painful. Why do they start up at that corner? Oh, there's no off-ramps up there. God, yeah, make it painful. I'll have to delete that in a moment. They need to get out of here, so... Oh, from up here. They can get in real easily. That's a... They don't line up at all. Interesting. Okay. Slope too steep. Well then, don't be. Man, it's because it's on a bank, I think. It's why it's, chucking a hissy fit. Well, look, you can just join down there, then. And this highway... have a cul-de-sac to solve any issues for the moment. Alright. Trucks. Again, people can't get... Oh. Flip, what the heck is this? What's going on with my system? They're just not matching up. This is weird. Jeebus, look at that ramp. It's like a... It's just crazy. Alright, people might start taking it alright. How's the traffic going? Major roads of traffic are here. Let's go for another couple of minutes. I'm enjoying playing this game. People coming in who want to come into town, but there's not enough spots at the traffic lights. I could build just a long off-ramp. That would solve the issue. And people are taking this road. There are definitely people taking that road. That's good to know. These intersections. Look at all those people. There's a need for metro then. There's definite need for metro. These cars want to come up here and come up into here. Like if we follow this oil truck. It's just this traffic getting in which is causing issues. Maybe we could make like a special exception. That intersection's pretty full though. And say like anyone coming off this road that'd make an intersection though, wouldn't it? That would make an intersection. If I just build this a bit further along, I should solve my issue. I just don't want to destroy the building. Fine, destroy the building. There's now traffic lights there. Which could be a major issue, but trucks might go straight through now, which could be cool. They're all, it's just all squished into much. Actually, that could be a major issue of mine. I squish things in. Like a lot. And they don't need to be squished in that far. The plates can now get Now I get the services it needs. Services it needs. Incineration. One over here. Healthcare is going to be horrendous, and so it's fire department and police and education. Education is going to be horrendous. Let's give these guys some just basic education and give them what I like to call a primary school. Should make them a bit happier. Let's quickly put the metro in. I was going to make this episode short, but that hasn't worked at all, has it? Where am I put metro in? It's very small footprint. I want to go through all the high density, which might keep going on, but probably will wrap up around here. Where is the universities? It's there. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's build one right next to the university, and then like down here. How often do you want to make a stop for a metro? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm going to build it here, and actually I'm going to quickly break, go into here, go to tunnel, and so people can get through to that metro very easily. Okay, metro's there. So it's going to go whoop. That's a technical term. And then I think it should go through industrial. A lot of people come to industrial to work. Actually, it should probably go through the offices a bit more. The shops are really close together, though. It's a long path of the metro to go back round. But hey, it's the metro. We'll see how things go. This is a really long bus network. But hey, things could work. Okay. Definitely want the curvy chill for this one. Otherwise, I just never forgive myself with these horrible looking bus networks. Like that line there looks so much nicer. That one there's alright, and that one there's alright. So this one here needs to do like a 180. You can make junctions really easily. Look at that. Those two are kind of a bit too close together. I've got nearly $500,000, so I'm not too worried about cash. I could just actually make it loop back on itself. Come back the way it came. Just make it loop the loop. Because there is two tracks. I'll come back this way, and then what we can do is we can make a junction off here. It's a bit of a windy one. Alright, we did it. Okay, now network is kind of the same as bus. So from here to here to here, to here, to here, to there, to there. This is really long though, and I don't know if I like it. Actually reverses, you don't even need the loop. Interesting. That's one network. And create a new line which does like... and only a few of these stops. Actually, let's do that. And then it goes back the way it came. Oh gosh, how do I edit some of those things off the old line? So I have 3 lines. Like so. Let's add some joins in. Just in case these... dragged at stop. It's hard to influence them like that. Right, let's let Metro Network go. What have we got in here? Not enough high enough education. Jeez, there's a lot of cars around there. Are these upgrading? Oh, they're upgrading. Officers are upgrading. That's lovely. Services, actually one of the services they want is Metro. Not enough educated citizens. High school availability is not too great. We've got so many of them! Why don't these people like high schools as much as we do? Maybe it's because they're just not educated at the moment. Capacity's not great. Let's boost the budget up again. Costs even more money, but we're making 30 grand. Oh, come on. We need to crack 30,000. Let's do that. We'll finish off the episode with cracking over to 30,000. I can make that happen by doing this. And then a bit more commercial. Not that much commercial. Rightio. It's looking good. Lots of little stores over here, which are just tiny little things. Does this mean like families moving in? Crime rate is high. Get the cops onto it. Crime rate's only 9%. I guess that's kind of high, isn't it? You have a public transport line that has not been connected to a loop, which prohibits it from working. Oh, maybe I needed to complete it. So I think it's completed now. I clicked back. But I kind of want to click on the ones on the way back. Don't really understand how it works too much. Actually, I probably should check why these buildings have been abandoned. I just want to see how the metro plays out, give it some time. Education was too low. This tiny house, too low. This is complaining because it's a dead-end street. We've got the money, and while I wait for the education and metro to build itself up. There we go, capital city. So, new region, we've got ships, harbour, and cargo harbour. And so the next episode will mostly focus on, if I build this in there. Wow, that really destroyed that. I'm just going to have to build. Cool, let's connect it back up. Come on, guys, you'll get the power. The power's there. Just let it through you. Okay, there we go. So, what our next port of call will be... Gosh, which section to buy? Possibly this one. Industry's kind of focused over here, though. So, possibly here, then. I'm going to buy this area, and we're going to build the train network and all the motorways associated with that. And probably the train, the car, oh my goodness, the boat network as well. And so I'll probably do that off camera, and then we'll analyze and talk about it in the next episode. But, man, commercial skyrocketing. Why is commercial skyrocketing? Look, does that make you happy? I kind of want to make some of these high-rise apartments. Probably should stay true to my word, shouldn't I? There we go. But loads of people moving in. Our sprawl is getting pretty massive. Look at this. Look at it. Let's put it in normal speed. And go cinematic camera. Look at the frame rate drop. So we got our farming district. Got a new little suburb over here. If you want a name for it, suggest it in the comments. We've got the ore district in here. Some standard industry and offices. So watch the farming, and then some standard offices in here. And then we've got a very busy highway network. Which looks like it's evened out kind of a bit, which is nice. And here it's still chocker, but it's not going down the highway. Got some forestry over here and some more offices down this side. We could easily expand this out to another block. Fill this with offices, get people working over this side of town. And then over here we've just got a residential. Got some high-rise apartments, and look at this. Just the flowing sprawl of houses. And this is our new industrial area. Lots of sirens. These are apartments? Yeah, highest density buildings. Well, these ones just aren't there yet. Need more education, and it'll be interesting to see if the education is because like it takes time for it to take effect, like graduate systems, it is going up, or if it needs more of these buildings. Honestly, let's just chuck another one of these down. Hopefully that takes effect. Well, thanks guys for watching this series. I love the support you've been giving it. It's been really fun playing this game, and I hope that you'll stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you then.